And good morning. That means we are now live. It looks like everything seems to work. Good morning, Mac. He was here just now. Okay, I'm quickly
Good
filing him off.
morning.
Right, there you go.
I
Go, Mac.
muted myself so
No
that
worries.
I'm checking your audio out, so carry on talking.
Okay, cool. I'm quickly having to file my flight plan with IVAO, etc. So just bear with me. We're going to get going now. All the formalities that need to happen. How's it sound, Mac? 300. Just bear with me. We're going to get going now. All the formalities that need to.
It's good,
Okay.
audio-wise.
All right. Okay. So I'm glad we figured that out before we actually started the stream. Thanks, Mac. Okay. And what's the time? What is this time? So 8:13. That's fine. Submit flight plan. Yes, let's have a look. See. There we go. There's Uncle John right next to me. And there's Kevin. And there's Anthony. Big screenshot. The different simulators are depicting the parkings differently. Kevin will have to take my wingtip off. That's fine. Got the credit card. Yeah, we'll fix it. Right, so let's check YouTube quickly and then we can focus. There we go. YouTube's up and running. Goeiemorgen, Marius. Welkom, welkom. Okay, minimize that one. Now we've got this one. All right, we have ATC this morning. So we'll chat with him in a minute or so as well. But let's do a few things. Get going first. Set up a little bit and then we'll worry. Interestingly enough, in real world, they were using runway 19, but IVAO wants us to use runway 01 in Cape Town. So we will double check that en route just to make sure that it wasn't just a startup glitch, you know. We can do that. I'll get my clearance just now. Let's just quickly step and then we can fix it if they tell us to fix it. Right, there's vectors. Perfect. There we go. Whiteboard out. Hello, Asso. Welcome. Good morning.
Met report time 0731 Zulu. Arrival runway in use 29er. Departure runway in use 29er. Transition level 080. Wind 280 degrees 8 knots. Cov OK. Temperature 15. 2.6. QNH 1031 hectopascal. Information Bravo. Out. East London ATIS Bravo. Met report time 0731 Zulu.
Tower, good morning. Skymatix 001 stand 4, Bravo 738 with information on board requesting IFR clearance to Cape Town as filed.
Skymatix 001, good morning. This is Tower, clear spark to Cape Town by runway heading. Initial climb is 8,000 feet. Squawk 1362.
Squawk 1362, initial altitude 8,000 feet, and we'll use runway heading Skymatix 001.
Mr. 001, 7071.
Did you change the squawk code 7071? Please confirm.
Yes, roger that. We changed the squawk.
Okay, please repeat it. 7071 for Skymatix 001.
Roger that. 7071 squawk.
Thank you very much.
Skymatix 04, we're ready for taxi.
Skymatix 04, taxi to runway 029, holding point Alpha 4 via taxiway Alpha.
29, runway 29, Alpha 4 via Alpha for Skymatix 04.
That's right. Sounds like I'm all loaded up. We're a bit late. Reserves. Wow.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
Ready for pre-flight procedure. Trim up.
Okay, let's get runway heading. What is runway heading here? Runway 29. 47. And initial altitude 8,000. We get this thing. Okay, so this is just a tower, but then we have center thereafter. Okay. There is actually a center on okay. Yeah. So we'll have ATC all the way
Skymatix
and down.
04, our tolling point for runway 29.
Right, so that's it. All that there.
Skymatix 04,
No,
take off runway 29, the wind
before
is
start procedure.
302 degrees 10 knots.
Before start procedure.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29. Thank you, Skymatix 04.
Ground to cockpit. Toes driving up.
Before start procedure complete. Ready for before start checklist.
Company and business, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Again, welcome aboard.
Okay. All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Contact 12875 when airborne for Skymatix 04.
You won't believe it. I made a mistake. I'm looking at that line and I'm seeing, but hang on, that's not right. I looked at the 247 from the other runway. We're at 292. See how easy, eh? See how easy. Double check
Connected and
everything.
bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Statement and challenge. Right. Right. Tower Skymatix 001, ready for push and start.
Skymatix 001, push and start approved, facing east, QNH 1031.
QNH 1031 and push and start facing east, Skymatix 001. Done.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
Morning, Scotsman. Long time no see. Glad to see you here. Hope you had a good week. You're all okay. Right, that's our route for now. Fuel goes in. Thank you, Linda.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
25 N2.
Good morning, Goran. Welcome, welcome.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Before taxi procedure.
Before taxi procedure.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time. Have a lekker flight.
Before taxi procedure complete. I am ready for before taxi checklist.
Let me just recalibrate the pedals just to make sure that they work. Joystick pedals, calibrate. Last thing I want to do is lose control again because of these silly things. And Skymatix 001, we're ready for taxi.
Skymatix 001, taxi to runway 29, holding point Alpha 4 via taxiway Alpha.
Holding point Alpha 4 for runway 29 via Alpha Skymatix 001. Let the fun begin.
Taxi lights on. Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for takeoff.
Yeah, I have issues with it, to be honest. Yeah, the lighting is much better, eh? The whole atmospherics, everything is so much better. Cloud, and I like it. I like it. They did nice job. Yep, and those scapulous rays, you know, those guard rays that come through the clouds as well. It's just amazing. Really nice. Makes you wonder why it took all these years to get here, but they did a good job. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure. Before takeoff procedure complete.
Skymatix 001, holding point Alpha 4, ready for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 29, wind is 294 degrees 5 knots, contact center on 128.75 on airborne.
Cleared for takeoff runway 29, copy the winds and we'll contact center when airborne. Skymatix 001, thank you for your service, appreciate it.
Thank you, Nico, for flying.
You're welcome, Andrew. Just a quick question. Are you controlling from Botswana now?
Yes, I'm controlling from Botswana. Same guy who always with you on your YouTube channel.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking. Excellent. Okay. We'll check you on the stream later if you have got time.
Sorry, say again?
We'll see you on the stream later then if you have time to join us again today.
Absolutely.
Yoga. There we go.
Takeoff thrust set.
Thanks, Neil.
80 knots.
Absolutely, yeah. Good service.
Rotate.
1,000 feet remaining.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Acceleration altitude.
Go look for center.
Caution
Wait for
taxi.
2000. Center, good morning. Skymatix 001 just departed from East London, passing 2600.
Skymatix 01, good day to you. 2700 identified on the climb. Continue runway heading to 8000, then left out direct ESPOG, and continue climb level 160.
We'll continue on runway heading until 8000 and then turn direct to the next waypoint, Skymatix 001. ESPOG.
Oh, Nico, thanks. Good to see you online.
Absolutely. It's nice to be here. And thanks for your guys' effort to come and give service.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure. I was happy to see 10 or 12 of you guys here. Would have been added to the fun. Skymatix 01, you can direct ESPOG and then as filed, continue your climb now level 300, report maintaining.
Direct to ESPOG and climbing flight level 300, Skymatix 001.
Flaps up and set. Transition altitude.
Right, so there you have South Africa. We will have ATC control all the way down into Cape Town. They're still using runway 01.
Maintaining 340.
All right, that's Kevin and Uncle John. I thought Anthony was there with him. Not sure what happened there.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
Skymatix 04 at flight level 320.
Skymatix 04 and no reported traffic level 320. Just advise your max speed at this time.
0.78 at this time. Skymatix 04.
Skymatix 04 for traffic spacing. Maintain Mach 075.
075 for Skymatix 04.
American 1129er, you confirm you received voice?
That American is coming in from Botswana. I didn't check where. In the US it originated, but it's right on the border with South Africa and Botswana, coming in from Botswana side. Very far from where we are flying. Interesting. I'm looking at the map here. It says there I'm almost at Makanda, not Wakanda. In case you guys don't realize, Wakanda doesn't exist. It's just in a movie. But there's a Makanda. You want to try that one?
Skymatix 047.7.
Mac, you still here?
Skymatix 047.
Yeah, still here.
Did I give you a copy of the actual initial report? I've got the actual report from last night.
There's a link in the...
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cody put it in general chat, was it?
Okay, I didn't see it. He actually sent me a PM, but I got it from other sources as well.
Yeah. Yes. Concerning.
Yeah.
I cannot see how you could accidentally move those switches.
It was done on purpose, Mac. There's no other way.
Got to have been. But the only thing that makes me think is there was 1 second between switching both of them off. Now, you'd have to be pretty darn quick to do that on purpose.
There's a timeline. You can, if you read the timeline, it wasn't done that quick, Mac. It was.
When they were turned off, it was 1 second. When they were turned back on, it was like 4 seconds.
Okay, that's maybe what I saw, yeah. Element Squared, you saw something I did not see and I did not care for. Sorry. No idea.
1000 to level off.
The other thing is the fact that the undercarriage switch was still selected down.
Yeah, they're going to have to analyze it nicely for us.
Yeah, there's got to be a lot more in-depth investigation.
Skymatix 047, reduce speed to 0.75.
Skymatix 04, confirm you can do Mach 0.78.
I think you're getting us mixed up, but 04, I am on 0.75 as requested, and John on 047 has confirmed he can do 0.78.
Thank you for that. Then I'll stay with 047 on 78.
Roger that, I'll tell him anyway.
Skymatix 047 sends that. Be advised, I can go to 0.80 if that helps you.
Good morning, Mark. Welcome, Captain. This flight's a bit longer than I thought. East London to Cape Town. Got a bit of time left. Just over an hour.
Skymatix 047, increasing to 0.80.
Oh, I didn't know you went to Germany. Sorry. Well, I forgot that you told me. Is it work related? Some training or something, or is it holiday? I understand stuff. One of my Sim Air buddies was there a couple of months ago as well. Don't ask questions, man. Just enjoy the trip. As long as they pay. Yeah, I know. There's always that as well. That helps.
Skymatix 01, no reported traffic level 300. Report passing at GAX. Echo Tango, Golf Alpha X-Ray.
Thank you, sir. We'll report the passing at GAX, Skymatix 001. Oh, Mark. Well, enjoy it. Enjoy it. We'll see you soon again anyway, this side, I'm sure. So take your time. Enjoy. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's not to be sneezed at, eh? Yeah, that'll be cool if you can actually get something like that on the retirement, eh? Yeah, absolutely. Something reliable. All right, that's interesting. Didn't know that. All I usually see about the aviation side in this country is all the litigation and all the stuff ups. So it's nice to hear there's some progress somewhere in the industry, somewhere in this country. I was reading through some stuff again this morning, and I tell you, my mind boggles. I swear it is a nightmare. No, of course not. That reality of this place. Now, we were talking about, me and some friends were talking in the week about inevitable investigations and prosecutions that will come. And I tell you what, I don't see that being far off. The moment this pimple bursts in this country and the dream is over, a lot of people are going to cry. Yeah, I can just imagine. I'm not familiar with that specific problem. I'm familiar with some solutions that have been put on the table. But as always, it's going to be a hard sell because nobody buys into truth and fact anymore. It's all about politics and other nonsense. So we'll see. Just over 200 miles to go. Of course, this aircraft is behaving very nicely. Let's see if it sways this morning.
Nico, did you have a look to see whether that test file, that lower thing somebody mentioned, was in yours?
No, I didn't.
I'm just...
I'm going to have a look quick.
Arrival. ILS 01. It will report top of descent. Skymatix 047.
Aircraft Zibo, and he said it was in. Where did he see that? It was in the liveries.
I can't remember where. Hang on, let me go look.
It was in the livery. I don't have such a thing at all.
No, it wasn't in the liveries. It was...
Plugins, Xlua, script, I think.
Yes, that's it.
And it was called what? Hotfix or something like that?
Test_text folder.
Oh, yeah, I've got it.
And the lower script, there must be a test_text lure file inside it.
I don't have that long name. I've got test_text.lua. That's it.
Yeah,
Nothing else.
that's it, yeah. The other bit's the folder.
Okay.
I said. Right, so you've got it as well. That bloke doesn't have it.
No. Yeah, I don't know, Mac.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make certain that Steve...
That's fine.
Installation was correct.
That one problem that the one user has. The way, if you go and sit and think critically about it, the way everything plays out, I'm still thinking it's the antivirus that's interfering, or there's a plugin that's interfering with his system.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously not Zibo code. It's not Zibo. It's something else that's interfering with his Zibo. And the Zibo is just a thing showing, the problem. It's basically shouting for help. But it's not the reason that there's a problem. Otherwise, everybody would have had the same problem. The old story.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that user is an old user. He's not a new guy. He's been through the mill. He understands these things. So I don't understand how it's so difficult this time.
I am, yes. He has responded twice to you.
Yeah, I'm not having any acknowledgements for my instructions, and I really do need him to acknowledge that he's understood.
Yes, he definitely has understood, and he did reply twice. I don't know why you didn't pick up his voice.
Yeah, I wonder if he's tuned to the right frequency on the radio here. Or mind you, he will be if he's getting the text, but I'm not getting any text acknowledgements.
Well, I know he is replying in voice, but let me speak to him and get him to text you to acknowledge it.
Thanks, mate.
The system in case I'd come up for some reason, even though my colleague heard me. I will repeat. Skymatix 047, direct GETEN, expect GETEN 1, arrival for the ILS 01, and I will report top of descent. Skymatix 047.
Did you hear that, Control?
A negative.
Okay, I'll tell him to text you. There must be something wrong with his voice report.
That's interesting, Mark. That's one heck of a shift, eh? Wow. I worked with a programmer many years ago. And he was also some whiz kid. And one day we were talking, me and him and the owner of the business, we were just standing there talking. He obviously was some high-level programmer, and he accepted a position at Microsoft in Renton. So he was going to immigrate and all. This was in 1995. And while we were standing and talking there, it came out he was some nuclear scientist, engineer somewhere here by Pelindaba, I think. And I looked at him, and he's not happy and all. And I said, what? He had some other PhD in nuclear physics, this guy. But he left it all and he became a programmer, then ended up in US with Microsoft. Interesting how things change. You became a pilot.
And Skymatix 04, just passing Edgar now.
Skymatix 04, continuous filed, expected GETEN 1 Alpha arrival, runway 01, and report top of descent next.
Continuous filed and expecting GETEN 1 Alpha for 01, and we'll report top of descent, Skymatix 04.
No, I bet. Look, I've changed my profession once or twice. And the funny thing is, I can't get rid of IT. It's like I'm just stuck in IT. So I've made peace with it. God wants me there. I'll honor that. But I've tried a lot of other things. I even became a plumber, just to do something else totally, just to get the IT side kind of, I don't know, out of my system or balanced or something. Do so many other things. But anyway, still in IT, came back, stuck now. Will be here until I get my marching orders one day. Right, it gags. So where I need to report, there we go. It gags. We'll report over there. Still a wee while to go. Yeah. In the last 2 or 3 months, I've used AI to assist me with some of our servers and stuff. And I tell you what, I've never had that facility ever before. It was so easy to do the troubleshooting and fix it up, where I would maybe in the past have spent 2 or 3 days on a server to troubleshoot this thing. 2-3 hours, done. Because the moment you tell it what you have, it tells you what you need. It's so easy. It's become actually very easy.
Is that a particular AI program?
Mac, because I don't subscribe to them, in other words, pay them a monthly fee. I'm limited to the free versions. So I've got I think I've got about 4 or 5 of them now that I use.
Okay.
I use a whole mixture. My least favorite is Gemini. I can't get my head around Gemini because when we start doing mathematics, all the type of equations that I need to do, the way it presents it is stupid. If you go to Copilot or ChatGPT or what's the other one? Whatever. It actually gives you a very nice presentation, and it actually takes you through the equation so you can see the steps, how to change from pico to nano or pico to mega or whatever, and it does all those conversion calculations so you get to the same level, and then you see the calculation happening from there now. I mean, this electronic engineering thing I'm doing now, again, I did that in the early 90s, studied electronics engineering. Now to get back into it, I remember in the old days, you take your textbook and a piece of paper and you sit there for hours writing out these math problems and stuff, to do the electronics engineering. And now you put it in ChatGPT and it says, look, and it just types, and then it gives you all the steps. It's amazing. It's flipping, it's unreal. Patty. Yeah, I use Grok. That was the other one I was thinking of. Yeah, I use Grok a lot. I don't know Claude. Never heard of that one. Yeah, and like I said, then I've got normal ChatGPT and Copilot. But Copilot, I've got the Office 365 and the personal one. And the Office 361 is payware, obviously. That, I think, is about the only one I pay for. But still, they limit you a lot. They want money. They want you to pay. And once you pay, you've got access to very nice things. Dankie, Patty. That's good to know, Patty. Good to know. All right, 137 at about 100 nautical or just above it, maybe a couple of nautical miles above it. In other words, I'll let it run another 5 minutes. I'll start doing top of descent and getting everything set. Yeah, I was talking to Grok yesterday, and I was actually asking him for the electronics engineering stuff, to guide me forward, because I mean the free Grok is Grok 3. Now they've got Grok 4, but I looked at the subscription. It's not worth paying for me at this point in time. So basically, most of them limit you to like 20 queries. And one of the interesting things he said to me is, in one question, ask multiple questions. So you label them Q1 : question. The next line, Q2 : question. And I smiled and I said, okay, thank you. That's a good tip. Because some of these things that I need to work through, I mean, one paper is 20 pages, A4 pages that you need to work through, and do calculations with and all these kind of things. And it's impossible to do them one by one because they limit you to 20 questions per 2 hours. Sorry, let me put that in the conversation as well. So you limit it. Once you get to that level where you need this thing to really work for you, they want money. Yes, to our Microsoft Simmer there, let me show you. Without Auto, this is Auto running here. This is what we call Map Enhancement. So this is the Auto tiles that it provides, right? Without that, you're not going to like the Sim, I promise you. You really need this. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. It looks like Jacobus, but anyway, however you pronounce your name, apologies. So yeah, the least you should have is Map Enhancement. Don't go for anything else. Map Enhancement is the way to go right now, okay? Oh, hell, how do you do that? Mark? His arm must have been brittle already. Hello, Giuliano. Morning. I had a friend, he didn't know it. He started getting aches and pains in his arm. And when he went for the scans and tests and everything, they found out that he's got somewhat a disorder. And it was like his bone was very brittle and hollowed out already. It was terrible. I mustn't really say friend because he's more of just an acquaintance. But, in a situation like that, I can imagine it must be able to break very, very quickly, you know, or if you're old and so on. But that's an interesting incident. Wow. Thanks. Thank you for the name there. Yeah, so no, this is my recommendation. Don't, it's nice, okay? It's plausible, but it's not, this is next level, man. Just go for next level. Get it over with. And this is free anyway. You don't have to use the payware. I'm using the payware, but I mean, the free one is good enough to get you going. And then if you really want to add money, then you buy the payware version. Mark? Yeah, as tragic as it sounds, my mind already races to the story behind the story. It sounds like there's more to this than meets the eye. Huh? Right, so let's start setting up. We'll go, that one is easy to do.
Skymatix 04, 10 miles, top of descent.
Skymatix 04, when ready, descend over 180.
When ready, down to 180 for Skymatix 04.
Not like the old days, I Mark.
Skymatix 01, expect to get in 1 Alpha arrival for runway 01, report off descent next.
Thank you, sir. We expect getting one arrival for runway 01 and we'll report ready top of descent, Skymatix 001. 1 Alpha, 344. Mark, in my business, one of the things we lost, and this is politics, it's purely politics, is you cannot just talk to anybody, okay? There are certain divisions, whatever you want to call it, certain business units within some of my customers where I don't even try and talk to some of the people. I only speak to the managers because of politics. You just don't do it anymore. And it's sad because it's like taking humanity out of the equation. You walk amongst them, you greet them, you nod. God knows if you don't do that, then hell breaks loose anyway. But that's it. That's it. You don't talk to them. You go straight through them, you go sit down with management, you talk with management, they sort them out because you cannot afford the crap that those people can bring your way just because they are very low functioning, low IQ individuals who, you know, feel it's their right to grind you, you know, so you just avoid them. You just don't talk to them anymore. Very compartmentalized, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. So I also don't hear all the stories that I'm supposed to hear. And then I fight with management and I say, but why didn't you tell me? And then they fight with their people. So why didn't you tell me? Nobody speaks to people anymore. It's the whole communication structure has been broken. You know, it's sad, but I mean, I see it every day. Glad I remembered that one. I needed to bring the landing altitude down. Yeah, it's bad, man. My wife, on the other hand, just to bring a little bit more light into the situation, my wife continuously tells me nowadays I talk too much. You know, she says I've got a face for radio, but it doesn't mean I need to be on the radio the whole day, you know. So we've had a couple of laughs about that. It's actually funny. But true. She says I talk too much. Oh, you're welcome. Come to South Africa. We've got some beautiful scenery here. It really is really nice to fly here, especially when you make use of, you know, photogrammetry scenery like this, because you want to see, you know, what it really looks like. And if you look at the world map, go find a topographic map on Google, right? Then you'll see all around the southern part, around the oceans and stuff, that you get this kind of idea with little mountains and stuff. And then you've got Lesotho with the high mountains, and then you've got, you know, all kinds of different areas to go and explore. And I know in using this kind of scenery, you're really going to enjoy it. It's nice. And then obviously you're going to hit Johannesburg or Cape Town, the city areas, you know, big city areas. We've got some pretty nice cities as well. In FS, it looks much better than in X-Plane, so enjoy it.
And good day to you. Thank you for your service, sir.
Yeah, then you get tired, Mark. Then you don't want to talk anymore. I get times like that. But the problem is, in my position in business, and even here in the Skymatix /Zibo scenario, I mean, I deal with people all over the world. You're talking thousands and thousands of people. And unfortunately, sometimes you have to talk. You can't just say nothing. Yeah, and there's the sea. We're right at the southern border of the continent. Okay, Patty, enjoy. Mooi bly hoor. Dankie vir die chat. Alright, he stop off. Descent command. Let me just see. He spoke to me before I got to that waypoint, so we've obviously passed that waypoint. Remember, he said we must report that 8 gags, but that's when he spoke to me, so. or I missed it. I am also not the best with things like that. So, see, that's why you need a two-man crew. Well, I hope you had him locked up, Mark. That's the kind of nonsense the cops need to wait at the end of the stairs for. Yes, the default airports are decent. In my opinion, I'm not sure. I haven't looked at Microsoft Flight Sim in at least a year now. Okay, I haven't opened it. It's just here in the background on my PC, right? But from what I can remember, the X-Plane 12 default airports are better than the Microsoft ones. Eh? But, I mean, obviously it would depend on the areas and who worked on them kind of a thing. But, yeah, it's decent. It's good enough. Yeah, when you talk
Skymatix 04 further descent level 160.
When you talk about X-Plane
160 for Skymatix 04.
9 and 10, those were the glory days for scenery in X-Plane. Even 11 still a little bit, but X-Plane 10, I would think that was the peak. That was the absolute heyday of sceneries, because you had thousands of people producing thousands of sceneries for free. It was just there for the taking. You just typed in the IKEA, you got your scenery, you loaded, you went and you flew with it. Then when X-Plane 12 came, Laminar changed the whole architecture to such a point where you can't really use it anymore. It messes up your system completely. So we don't put it in anymore. So we lost thousands of very good sceneries just because of different architecture, different requirements, different technical specs. You know, that's sad. That's the one sad thing. Hey, Mac, remember those days? If you're still here. Excellent, Mark. Yeah, no, definitely.
Skymatix 04, contact Cape Town approach 119er, decimal 7.
119.7 for Skymatix 04. Thank you for the coverage, sir, and you have a wonderful day.
You too, mate. Nice flight. Cheers, then.
Center Skymatix 001. We're about 5 minutes from top of descent.
Skymatix 01, when ready, you can proceed direct GETEN and descend level 160.
Direct GETEN and 160 Skymatix 001. Right, I'm not going to start the descent immediately. I can, but I'm not. Just keep it a little while longer.
Control 120, 349.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here thinking, the S at the end of your name is probably part of your surname, or it's the name and Jacoby is your surname, you know.
Ready to copy your clearance?
But anyway, you're right. Same kind of idea.
Yes, go ahead.
Atlanta 999, you cleared to the UK as filed, level 330 on request. The Vaso 3 Alpha, runway 03 left departure, initial climb level 160. After departure, remain on this frequency, your squawk 6126. Atlanta 999, just confirm the other elements of the clearance.
Altitude intervent. There we go. Mark, I'm not going to get into it live on air on YouTube. But you've got me bloody curious now.
Flight plane approved for Atlanta 999, departure 03 left, departure Vaso 3 Alpha, transition Vaso, flight level 330,
yeah.
And squid code 6126, copy Atlanta 999.
I'll immediately thought about that.
999, read back correct, one exception, initial climb level 160, and after departure remain on this frequency.
Right.
Atlanta 999, otherwise read back correct, report ready for the push and start.
Hello, Jet Power.
Atlanta 999 forward, push and start.
All good, Jet Power. Overworked, underpaid. Love my family. God is good. You know, all those things. But I'm happy to be here, to be flying for a change. It was interesting. It was fun making the video and then setting the timer to run last Saturday morning. I think I must do that more often when I get a chance. Do a flight, schedule it, you know, when I upload it, kind of a thing. I miss the flying bit, but I've been so busy, man.
Foxtrot Alpha, Zulu Alpha, control GP sir from flight chapter 750, ready check.
Pepper 750, I read you 5, Army.
Roger, flight chapter 750, I will call you for the clearance.
Sapphire 750, you appeared to Harare as filed, level 350 on request. Vaso 3 Alpha, runway 03 left departure, initial climb level 160. After departure, remain on this frequency, your squawk 3553.
Gotcha, Mark. Yeah, it sucks when your system is standing here and, you know, you've got all the goodies and you just can't get to it. Now, I never take down my Alpha and Bravo yoke and throttle. It's always connected. It's been connected since the day I got it onto this table, right? I have to work over it. So it's literally in between me and the screen. Now I'm sitting here doing Excel spreadsheets and all these weird and wonderful electronic calculations and, you know, work, remote support, all these things, any desk. And these bloody things are right in front of me and you can't do anything with it. I mean, that's frustrating.
999 ready for the tax.
Atlanta 999, push start face east, support ready for taxi.
Clear for taxi, Atlanta 999 is via India Alpha Juliet, hold point 03 left.
Atlanta 999, QNH 1030, taxi holding point Bravo via Bravo.
There's my desk. This is what it looks like. This is what I see every time. Now, that screen there is basically the main screen. But I work on all of them. Sometimes I've got like 3 or 4 different AnyDesk sessions running here on servers or workstations or whatever. And, you know, there's the little YouTube video, you know, over the screen. Throw the video on there or, you know, watch something. Listen to music, whatever, Spotify. And you've got to work on these monsters. You know, I come to think about it just now. They're murderers. They're killing me here softly. Because you can't do anything with them, but you've got to work right over them.
Surface 750, no problem. Just advise when you have refiled.
Hello, Brian.
Roger,
Mark, you've got it. Do me a favor, man. Try and make contact with me on one of the other platforms. Would love to have a cup of coffee with you if you're, you know, close to Lancera or something again. See if we can maybe manage that. Jet power. I wish. No. Tell you what. My AnyDesk license allows me.
Cape Town approach 11 decimal 7 and have a nice landing. Cheers, Nico.
I apologize. I'm speaking so much on stream. Can you repeat that for me? Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 01, not a problem. Contact Cape Town approach 11 decimal 7 and have a safe landing. Bye now.
Thank you so much, and thank you for your effort this morning. I do appreciate you guys coming together for us. I'll switch to Cape Town approach 119 decimal 7, Skymatix 001.
Cheers then, bye.
Cape Town approach, good morning. Skymatix 001, passing flight level 189.
Skymatix 001, good afternoon or good morning to you. Descend flight level 100, information Foxtrot.
Flight level 100, information Foxtrot, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 04, descend 5,000 foot.
Down to 5,000 for Skymatix 04.
Yeah, Mark, well, I hope you're going to stay on stream with us. You know, you've got lots of valuable information, all kinds of possibilities in you. You know, we don't want to lose you as a viewer either, you know, so stick around, man. We'll take you places and you can take us places. All us wannabe
Skymatix
pilots,
04,
you know.
180 knots.
We'd love to have you around for a long time
180
still.
knots to Skymatix 04.
Thanks, Mark.
Skymatix for descent 3,000 foot.
Down to 3,000 foot for Skymatix 04.
Come on. Yeah.
Skymatix 04, maintain the heading, vectors for the ILS, approach 01.
Maintaining this heading when vectors for the ILS 01, there, Skymatix 04.
Now, these mountains here are spectacular mountains to drive through. Amazing mountains to fly over. This is one of the nicest, beautiful mountain areas to fly in the whole country. Just love it to bits. This is just wow.
Skymatix 04, turn right heading 280 degrees.
Right 280 for Skymatix 04.
Excellent. That's good, Mark. Thank you. That little flickering bug is still there. Explain needs to sort that out. But it all depends on the angle you look and the angle the sun is at and things like that. So, right, so there in the distance, let me quickly show you a couple of things. This is Gordon's Bay over there. That's where my wife grew up. That's her hometown. And you've got the strand over there. The big thing there is Table Mountain over there, and the airport is around about there.
04, turn right heading
Somewhere there.
320 degrees.
Presume
ILS
it's
approach runway
exactly
01.
there.
Right to 320 and clear for the ILS approach for 01 for Skymatix 04.
Yeah, Stellenbosch is somewhere here, just behind this mountain. There's a little airstrip there. There's actually quite a few little airstrips over here.
1000 to level off.
Skymatix 001, descend 8000, QNH 1027.
8000, QNH 1027, Skymatix 001. This is map enhancement, yes. And if you guys ever watch National Geographic, all those shark diving stuff and so on that they have on there, all the great white stories, it's all, this is False Bay. This is where it happens. Literally there, that area there. This is the home of the great big whites. Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it in a little cub. Just behind us, there are many little small airfields that you can land at and go picnic, you know. Go eat a sandwich.
Transition.
Gordon's Bay used to be, I don't know if it still is, it could be. But, I mean, in the old days, our time, this was the Naval Training Academy as well, if you wanted to be a Navy officer in South Africa. And then Simonstown, where the naval base is right there on the opposite side.
Skymatix 04, established on the ILS to 01.
Yes, Mark.
04, surface wind 330 degrees, 4 knots, continue approach runway 01.
I haven't been there in many years, but yes, I've been there.
Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
047, thank you, service program 121.9.
Skymatix 04, surface wind 330 degrees, 4 knots, runway 01, clear to land.
Clear to land, thank you, Skymatix 04.
Right, now we're waiting for vectors. There's Stellenbosch airfield, you see. Very nice little airfield. There's Cape Town International. There you can start seeing the outline of Table Mountain. It looks better coming from the north than it does from the side, but that thing, when you see it at the right angle, you'll know why they call it Table Mountain, eh? So approach, we're turning out for vector Skymatix 001.
Roger, Skymatix 001, after the turn, maintain the heading, send 2000 foot.
Maintain heading and 2000 foot, Skymatix 001. I'll do my best, Mark. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. I just watched the videos. I wasn't there that day. Yeah, Jacoby, this camera system that I'm using is not the native one. I use what is called X camera. It's way better even than what X-Plane has, eh? So there's a free version and a free version and a payware version. And I did invest in the payware version because of things like what I can't show you now.
Correction, Skymatix 001, turn right heading is 190.
Thank you, sir. About to turn 190 and we'll descend just now. Skymatix 001.
Copy.
Oh, okay. There we go. We'll descend. We have control.
Skymatix 04, runway just about to be vacated.
Okay, yeah. I thought I wasn't that bad, eh?
Contact ground 121.9, bye-bye.
121.9, thank you for the coverage, sir. Bye-bye.
Skymatix 001, turn right heading 280.
Was that for me? I didn't listen.
Yes, it was.
Can you repeat for 001, sir? No, Mark, the problem lies with me. Because my attention isn't 100% with what I do. I don't know if you noticed, my one flight director went off. I don't know if I forgot to switch it on, if I've been flying on a single flight director the whole time. I don't know. You see, there's a fine line between doing the entertaining side of things and you know. Approach Skymatix 001. Oh, he's offline. He's not there anymore.
Skymatix 001, turn right, heading 280 degrees.
Just
Thank
called
you, sir.
you again, Nico. Turn right 280.
I lost your connection, and one of the guys here on stream is helping me quickly to recap what you told me. So I missed that. Apologies.
No stress.
Yeah, I lost his frequency. You know, it's supposed to be blue on screen. It went to white. I'm talking and waiting for him, and obviously he's gone. So, Mark, coming back to your story, this is why I got upset 3 or 4 streams ago, because somebody did make a stupid comment about it, okay? It's not that I don't know how to fly. It's not that I haven't trained thousands of pilots. It's not that the system doesn't work or so. The problem is just literally the concentration. I mean, we get talking and I'm thinking about other things, you know, and if you watch my tutorial videos, obviously it's spot on. If I fly on my own, it's spot on, you know, but when you've got to kind of do the entertainment on a live stream, busy talking to people, things like that, you know what it's like. This is why in the real world, you know, you shut up in that cockpit. You don't even talk. You just do your checklist and you do what you need to do. You don't talk about other stuff when you're supposed to work, you know it. It's just how it is. And so typically what happens on my side is I'm either too high or too fast. So in the last couple of streams, that's what you're going to see, you know. Yeah, and Linda is useless. Linda's not really useless, Shame. I shouldn't say that.
001, turn right, heading 330 degrees, cleared for the ILS approach, runway 01.
Turning right 330 degrees, cleared for the ILS 01, Skymatix 001. Yeah, I know, but the fact of the matter is, there are, it's not just you 16 people that are viewing right now that's watching this video. In a week or two's time, there's going to be thousands of people that watch the video. Okay, some people can understand that. Some people have complete OCD about it. Oh, you didn't do this. Oh, you didn't do that. Oh, you're an idiot. You know, you're supposed to be the guy training us how to fly it, but you forget your flight director. The kind of comments that I sometimes delete off my YouTube channel or from whatever platform the idiot makes the comment is crazy, because you're always judged. You always, you know, you can't just enjoy yourself. And when I sit here like this, I'm enjoying myself with you guys. You see? Yeah, exactly, Scotsman. That also happens, you know. So literally what I'm doing right now is something that I love. Oh, by the way, I didn't even set up the ILS, so we're going to do this visual. I'm not even going to bother now. There is no ILS set up. You see, again, I mean, it just slips my mind. I'm busy talking to you. What must I do? You know, so I'm sitting here enjoying myself, and that's all you need to know. If I'm not enjoying myself, I won't come back. And then if you don't enjoy yourself, you won't come back. So, you know, where do we draw the line? We just enjoy it. Yeah. Excellent.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
It happens. That is why also the rule of thumb says that what happens in the cockpit stays in the cockpit. You don't have to tell everybody everything. The unfortunate thing here with me is you see everything because now it's on record. Now it's on video. You know?
Just hope you don't forget to put your undercarriage down.
Mac. See.
Wind 330 degrees 4 knots, runway 01, clear to land.
Runway 01, clear to land, Skymatix 001. If I can just see the runway. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I've got it. Now we can have better control over this thing.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
My friend, in this place, I was telling somebody yesterday as well, in the actual business meeting, here in this group, we don't laugh at each other, we laugh with each other. See, big difference. Okay, and who can tell me what I did wrong right now? It was such a silly mistake. We're going around Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, public must approach.
Would you mind giving me vectors? I don't have the chart open right now. Skymatix 001.
Roger, maintain runway heading, climbing 6,500 foot.
Maintain runway heading, climb 6,500 feet, Skymatix 001. Whoa, that was fast.
1,000 to level off.
Why? What am I doing wrong? Okay, don't worry. Scotsman, yeah, I was not on ILS anyway, so there's no point in doing that. What I'll do is I'll just cycle the whole thing. No, I did not enable that.
Turn left heading 280 degrees.
Turning left 280 degrees, Skymatix 001.
To level off.
There you go. That's going to be better. Lekker stupid.
Approaching transition.
Right, well, now you get a bit of a
Skymatix
tour of Cape
001,
Town.
just confirm you happy with the vectors for the ILS approach runway 01 again?
Yeah, we can do visual approach for 01, Skymatix 001.
Roger that.
We might as well just do visual. Let me get back to what I wanted to show you. There's Robben Island, for those of you know what that is. And there's Cape Town. There's Table Mountain. This is the city. V&A waterfront, the harbour. Very nice. And this is
Skymatix
Eysterplot.
001, turn left heading 190 degrees, downwind leg. Report airfield inside, ready for the base turn.
Left 190, and that's the downwind leg. We'll report the airfield inside, Skymatix 001. By the way, what I did wrong, sorry, I don't think I answered you. The thing I did wrong was instead of pressing the button to disable the auto throttle, I pressed toga. You understand? And immediately the nose lifted and it wanted to go. That's what I did wrong. Wrong button. You see, I don't fly that often anymore. Just press the wrong button. And approach, we've got airfield inside, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, roger that. Descend 2,000 foot, QNH 1027. Stand by the base turn.
I will descend 2,000 feet and stand by the base turn on QNH 1027, Skymatix 001. Yeah, no, you see, I talk too much, Scotsman. I'm trying to do everything. Yeah. Anyway, that is what happened. I freaking pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I love the scenery. I love this area. And you know what? In X-Plane has got a very special nighttime environment. If you set up and you fly, all around this peninsula at dusk in the early evenings when it starts to go dark and the lights start to come on, sometimes you get very excited. I promise you. It's an awesome sight sometimes. Eh?
Skymatix 001, the base turn is your discretion. Cleared for the left-hand visual approach, report final.
Left turn at our discretion, cleared for the approach there to 01, and I'll report final, Skymatix 001. Right, we'll let it go down just a little bit more.
To level off.
Okay, Mark, hold on to that thought.
Radio altimeter.
Let's try a better version now. Like that's it.
Ready for landing checklist.
That's it, Scotsman. Okay, auto brake is set and speed brake is armed. We have control over the throttle and the stick. Shush, man, we're not that high.
Skymatix 0017730 gauge 4 knots, runway 01 clear to land.
Runway 01, clear to land, Skymatix 001.
400.
Right, we're on to yellow to red.
Approaching decision height. 200.
This was fun, must be honest. Now I just need to land this thing proper.
100. Think rate. Think rate. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Maybe too soft, but anyway.
Speed brake up.
Maybe just a little bit too soft.
Professional.
Hey, Linda. I think you're talking the truth there. Thank you, Mark. Yeah. That was
Skymatix 001, contact ground 121.9, bye-bye.
121.9. Thank you for your service and your patience. It was fun flying with you today.
Thanks to you guys.
No, Scotsman, the altimeter is 1027. If it displayed incorrectly, it means it's still a bug in X-Plane, huh? Give me a second. Let me quickly park. Once everything starts winding down, we can chat nicely. Ground Skymatix 001. After landing procedure.
Go ahead.
Landing procedure.
Can we have taxi instructions, maybe park there on the left of Skymatix 4?
Skymatix 001, taxi to gate Alpha 10 via taxiway all Echo.
Starter cutout.
Thank you, sir. Taxiway Echo, and we'll park there next to company traffic, Skymatix 001.
After landing procedure complete.
Okay, Mark, shoot. I'm happy. Yeah, you can talk now. It's fine. Sorry, I just needed to get ATC done there. Shoot, let me know all your questions.
Flaps up and set.
The ground here is not very level and straight. Hi, Reinhard.
Speedbird 24, please confirm the runway in use.
Speedbird 24, say again.
Please confirm the runway in use for Speedbird 24.
Speedbird
There you
24,
go.
runway in use is runway 01.
Ready for shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
All right, so he's doing her story. We want you there. I need to be there and there.
Shutdown procedure complete. Ready for shutdown checklist.
Ah, there it starts. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Jacoby, thank you for joining us. You're more than welcome. If you want to join our Discord as well, and you can come chat with us, eh? Thank you, Ground. Andrew, enjoy your day. Thanks to all the ATC guys. Thank you to all the pilots flying with. You guys must have a grand rest of your day. We'll talk soon again. All right, I'm also off the network now. Okay, I'm still here for the questions. I'm not sure if it was Mark both times. Somebody said they wanted to ask questions. So I'm still here. If you guys want to ask questions, shoot. Mark? Did we miss each other now?
I sent grateful thanks to them, Nico.
Yeah, also I thanked each one of them. That was real cool to have them today.
I'm just sorry that there's only 3 of us.
Yeah, and Anthony was there, but he disconnected. I don't know, something must have happened at home. So we were 4 at one point in time.
Yeah. And I mean, they did a good job, other than they brought me in too high. Did they do the same with you?
No, it was entirely my doing, Uncle John. I was talking so nicely with everybody on stream that I never set up my ILS. I didn't do much, and then all of a sudden it bit me. And then when I tried to disconnect my auto throttle, I pressed toga, and that's why I had to do the go around, because all of a sudden this thing goes and it wants to fly again. And then I was lifted. You see, so that's why I did the go around. But it's all good. I had some other minor concentration issues, but I did explain to the guys, it's not because I'm stupid or dumb or, not qualified. I talk too much. I don't concentrate. There's no sterile cockpit. What do you want me to do? I'm here to enjoy myself, and enjoy the ride with me. It's one of those things.
I'll forgive you this time, next time you're on the carpet.
Ah, okay.
You'll have to go in front of Nico.
Okay, I don't want to do that, I promise you. He's nasty sometimes.
Especially when I have words with him.
Yeah. Anyway, it's strange. People wanted to ask me questions, and I asked them, just let me get to the gate. And I think they might have gone for a potty break or a coffee break or a smoke break or something. So I'm just going to hang tight for another minute or two, and then I'm also going to knock off.
Okay.
What do you mean the subscriber bar in your bottom left? Are you talking this thing here? Okay. Basically what happens is this thing is linked up through Streamlabs OBS, which is the broadcasting software. And I presume they keep score through YouTube. That basically shows you the last person that subscribed to your channel. And that's why your name is there. I think that's your name, Mark Price. Yes. So, if you subscribed like 10 seconds ago, you're the last guy. If you subscribed a week or two or a month ago and nobody else has hit the subscribe button in the interim, you will still be the last subscriber. Okay. Now, if you look at that bar in the middle, it's got the stupid ID thing. And that is also, that's a Streamlabs OBS issue. It doesn't show who put the last tip through PayPal for some reason. It used to work, but it's not working anymore. And I leave it because sometimes it does work. Sometimes it doesn't. So it's a pain in the ass. Okay. And then the super chat guys are the guys that put money into my channel through the super chat on YouTube, because that runs through Google, not PayPal. Yeah. So that's it. I had a person come to me the other day and he said to me, this was 2 years ago already. He said to me, he'd like to revamp my look and my feel and my style online. And I said, okay, show me what you think. What do you want Skymatix to look like? And he came back with these weird and wonderful disco glowing, I don't know what you call it, fluorescent kind of eyesore. And I've never had anybody else with common sense approach me and tell me he wants to revamp this. I'm not a graphic artist. I promise you, to set this thing up took me like weeks. That's why I just keep it, because it works. I'm not going to bother with this thing, because I know if I do something stupid, I can't fix it myself, or it's going to take me weeks to figure it out to fix it. And so unfortunately, the other best thing that I can do is maybe this, just take it away sometime, and it's just one of those things. Look how it updates everything now again. Okay, good. So that's my story. Unless there's any other question, I'm going to go play plumber now. I've got plumbing jobs to do today, so you guys must enjoy yourself then. Wish you good luck. Godspeed, Mark. Like I said, try contact me on other platforms. Let's start chatting, man. Jacoby, thank you. Enjoy. We'll talk soon again. Everybody else, have fun, man. We'll see you guys soon again. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye, Nico.
Bye-bye.
Bye.